Hey everyone, I'm Haja. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to travel back the time to the 19th era and transform my style wearing one out of the many great 19th makeup look, the grunge-inspired smoky eyes. Curious about how to recreate this complete look? Then let's jump into this tutorial. So first of all, we start styling our hair into one of the most popular hairstyles in the 90s, the side buns. For that, we start to first part the front hair strands with a rat tail comb to frame our face with them. We divide the rest of the hair into two sections and start to collect the hair on the left side while combing it into a pigtail. We used hair wax to make sure everything looks decent. Now we tie our hair with a regular hair tie into a pigtail. Next, we have the option to use a hair donut for more volume for our side buns. If you have thick hair, you can skip this step. Now we wrap the hair around the hair donut until it is fully covered. To secure the side bun, we use U-shaped hairpins or bobby pins and pin them into the hair donut for better hold. To give the buns a 19th vibe, we use hair scrunchies. You can use colorful or patterned ones. Now to complete the look, I use chalk hair dye from the brand Got To Be. This is great and easy to use for experiments like this one. I'm using this for the first time, by the way. Just open the pot and take the front hair strands and comb the hair with it. This will apply the dye on the strands effortlessly, as you can see. If you want more intense color, you can repeat this step until you like the intensity. Now, touching your hair is not a good idea because you will get colorful hands. But I had to since I wanted to braid the front hair strands. Braid both hair strands and you're done with the hairstyle. Next, we will switch to the eye makeup. For the eyes, we want to go for an easy grunge-inspired smoky eyes. If you wonder what the term grunge means, it is a style derived from a rock movement back then. And for my audience who are not native English speakers like me, the word itself is translated to dirt. All in all, I think the word edgy describes this look the best. So after priming the lids, which I wonder, did they prime their lids in the 90s? Please comment down below if you know this. We use our pastel pink shade called Cherished from the Rose Quartz palette by Huda and applied with a classic fluffy blending brush. We apply it into our crease line and above it and blend in sweeping motions. We mainly focus on the outer V of the eye and slightly extend our application, crossing the length of our brow tail. We do that since we want the smoky eyes to have a cat eye effect. Now we take our creamy kohl liner from L'Oreal and frame our lash line and create a short but thick wing on the outer edge. The wing doesn't need to look perfect since we want to smudge it. We smudge the eyeliner with a petite round blending brush. Once the winged liner is smudged, we go ahead and line our waterline. The eyeliner in our waterline will automatically transfer down to our lash line. This is okay since we want to smudge it with the previous brush. Connect the upper and lower lash line while smudging. This is the base of our smoky eye. The reason we frame our eyes with eyeliner first is to make sure there are no gaps in the waterline as well as close to the lash line. Now we use our Chroma Crystal Liquid Eyeshadow by Natasha Denona in the shade Nightfall and cautiously apply a thin layer starting from close to the lash line up until our crease fold. Before the product starts to dry, we take our petite round blending brush and blend our crease line to soften the hard edge. Then we take a taper blending brush and dip the pointed bristles of the brush into the shade Mantra from the Rose Quartz palette. We apply the eyeshadow into our crease line and start to blend gently in sweeping motions outwards towards our temples. We try to elongate the short-winged eyeliner with the rest of the eyeshadow on the taper blending brush. Make sure to slowly build up the intensity. Then we take our fluffy blending brush and blend both transition shade and our dark shade in sweeping motions until any hard edges are softened. We want the mobile lid up until below the crease to look more pigmented, hence we apply a second layer of our liquid eyeshadow. To make the lower lash line look smoked out as well, we use the pastel pink shade Cherished we used previously and applied beneath the black smudged kohl liner with a petite blending brush. We blend both products well into each other. The following steps are going to be very easy and quick. In the 19th and especially with smoky eyes like these, false lashes were barely worn, hence we leave them out. Instead, we use the Lash Paradise Primer by L'Oreal to prime the lashes and make our natural lashes stand out. Now we apply 2 coats of black waterproof mascara called Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Last but not least, we use a lash curler at the end to curl our natural lashes. By the way, you can also use the lash curler at the beginning before the mascara step. Finally, we arrive at the face makeup step. The face makeup worn with this eye makeup was very simple. All you need is a foundation with a matte finish, concealer, powder, maybe blush, and that's all. It was a trend to look pale, especially with those grunge eyes. Hence, I'm applying a matte foundation from Too Faced called Born This Way all over my face using a fiber stippling brush. Then I conceal my under eye area with the concealer Instant Eraser by Maybelline in the shade 02. Since we do not contour, it does make less sense to highlight. That is why preferably go for a concealer shade that is not lighter than your foundation shade. To complete the matte look, we apply translucent powder from MAC all over our face with a powder brush. I was unsure about this step, but I did apply a blush because I could not handle this too blank look. I used a warm pink blush from Marc Jacobs called Kink and Kisses and applied on the apples of my cheeks and a little on the nose. So the eyebrow trend back then was the less brow hairs, the better. But for God's sake, I do not want to touch my brows. That is why I brush them with a brow mascara to tint them a little. Last step is to apply glossy lips. Best product choice is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. It smells like the glosses in the 90s, sweet candies. So my conclusion on this look is it looks really nice, especially the eyes without the falsies. I also like how minimal we got when applying the face makeup since it all went so fast, leaving out the other steps. But I'm not gonna lie, contouring and bronzing is a game changer. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing because that would help me a lot to create more great content for you. Thank you.